everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Muhammad Yasin Pasha, studying in SVCE College, Bengaluru. Course DBMS, Database Management System, and course ID MMC103. Topic Book Club Tracker. And next go to the Book Club Tracker table year. And this is my year of 4 entities: author, book, and warehouse published. And next go to author table. The creation of this is serial numbers and field number, data types and relationship descriptions. And there is a field name, author ID, name and address, and data type voucher and voucher. This is the author ID voucher and name voucher and address voucher. Relationship, primary key and null, not null and not null. This is the relationship of voucher. I will show you next ER diagram in next page, next slide. There is a description, author ID and author name and author address. And let's go to next slide. Book. This is a book of creating table, and this is a field name, book ID, name and price, title and year. Data type, voucher, int, Relationships, in book ID there is a voucher and primary key and book ID. Second one, name, voucher, not null and book name. Price, field name is price, data type is int and relationship is not null and description is book price. Field name is title, data type is voucher, relationship not null, description title of book. Field name, year, data type int, relationship not null and description year of book. Next go to warehouse. Is a warehouse of table, creating table. Field name is address and data type voucher, relationship address voucher not null and description. Description is a warehouse address. Field name, second one, book ID. In field name, second one is book ID and data type voucher, relationship primary key and description is warehouse ID. Field name, book ID, this is a foreign key, KF means foreign key, and data type voucher and relationship foreign key and description is book ID. Field name, book ID or R means there is a reference of book ID. Data type voucher, relationship is reference, description is book ID, and is another one is number of books. In field name on warehouse, number of books, data type vouchers and relationship int and description is not of books in warehouse. Let's go to next slide. Publish. This is a published site, also creation of a table. First slide is first table is first column is field name, book ID, data type voucher, relationship primary key and description is book ID, and field name is name, book data type is voucher, relationship is not null and description is publisher name, and field name is date, data type date or time, relationship not null and description is publishing date. Field name, there is address and data type voucher and relationship is not null and description is publisher address. In published, there is a fifth one, book ID, foreign key. Data type is voucher and relationship is foreign key. Description is book ID. Next go to entity relationship diagram. For book club tracker, entity relationship diagram. This is a diagram of entity relationship of diagram is a book club tracker diagram, and this is the entity. There is a attach of attributes and a relationship written by. This is a relationship, and there is attached by book, and this is go to next to stop book to stop and a book to published by. Next is just to explain in three sentences. Author, there is attributes of author, attribute ID, attribute name and address, and written by book. This is the author written by and book, and there is attributes of book, book ID, book name and price, title, year, and book stock. There is a stocks of book in warehouse, and warehouse contains attributes, address, book ID, and number of books, and books is contain published by, published address and book name and book ID, and there is a date, publisher date. And let's go to create the author table. This is the author table creation of creating author table. Author ID int primary key, author name, purchase I given to 255, and address voucher, and close the creating the table, and insert data into author. Insert into author ID and author name and address. Values, there is a values of author inserting information. There is a given author ID 1 and author name is Pasha, address is Bengaluru. There is another one of insert into author. Author ID, author name and address. And second values, I gave second Vinayak and Bagalkote. There is a Vinayak of ID. ID is 2, author name is Vinayak, and other address is Bagalkote. Insert into third author. And third value is I gave author ID is 3 and author name is Suresh, and address is Yalanka. There is an example of creating author table. View the table. The last command of closing the table, select into from author. Let's go to book table. Creating a book table, there is a they want to create a table book, and open the same column and book ID and into primary key. Book name and voucher 255 given 255. There is a price of decimal, the price of books 10 or 2, and title voucher year int. Inserting data into books. Insert into book, book ID, book name and price, title and year. There is a values of inserting data into books. I given book ID 101 101, and given book name is Harry Potter, and price is 39.99. Title is Fantasy, year and 1997. There is another second value, and I given 102. I given ID book ID 102, and book name is Games of Thrones. Price is 49.99. Title is Fantasy, and year is 1996. And given another third value, and book ID is 103. The book name is the Witcher. The price is 59.99, and title is Fantasies, and year is 1953, 1954. Sorry. And there is a view of the table books. The same select into form book, and next go to create the warehouse table. Creating the table warehouse, there is a create the table and open the column and give the address and text the book ID int, insert and number of books, insert and foreign key. There is a content of foreign key. We will choose the book ID. Reference book. There is a separate of warehouses, warehouse books in stocks. There is a relationship of publisher and stock. And this is a book ID reference book. Insert data into warehouse. And I give an insert into warehouse and warehouse address, book ID, number of books, and this is the values. And warehouse contains A. I given warehouse A address and book ID is 110 and number of books is 500. And another is value warehouse B warehouse B California. I given number of books 300. And another is value of warehouse the warehouse C. I given address India and book ID 103. There is a number of books is 200. And next, in a view the table warehouse and the same the select form into warehouse. Close the command. Next we go to published table. Create the published table. Creating the published table, we know the in what we insert the voucher test under. Uh, and this is the create table published. The publisher want to need everyone with the stock and warehouse. And select the date. And I given book ID in the book name and orchard. I given 255 same and address test. We want to test their ring table. I explained you the last foreign key. There is a book ID reference book reference ID and close the creating of a published table and insert table into published. Insert into published book I given book ID and book name and address and table. And there is a values of inserting the data and I given book ID and book ID 101 and book name is Harry Potter and address is Mumbai and date is 1997 6 to 26 and is a second value of a given book ID is 102. This is an example of creating a published inserting published data. And the second value of 102 Games of Thrones and book name is Games of Thrones and address is Bantam Books, New York in New York. Data date when we published the date we want to mention the 1992. I given 1992 month is 8 and date is 12. And another value I given value 3. I given ID 103 and the book name is The Witcher. There is a series of Witcher is nice. And address is MG Road, Bangalore. We want to publish in Society of Market. In I given MG example of MG Road, Bangalore, and date 1999 625. View the published. View the table of published. And same we select form published. And let's go to and thank you, and subscribe my channel, and I will come next video soon.